Hey guys, Bartmoss here. Welcome back to News of the Joystick. I have a bunch of things that I want to announce / discuss with you guys. First of all, the channel name. You have perhaps noticed, some of you have, that I've started renaming my channels. I've renamed Twitch, I've renamed Twitter, I've renamed the Patreon page, and I added Bartmoss to the YouTube channel's title. The reason for this is that I feel like the Have Joystick Will Travel branding isn't gonna work out. It's too long for once. I can't get the full name as a Twitch or Twitter account, so I had to settle for Have Joystick. It's too long for YouTube. It gets cut off in some places, and I think it's just awkward and long, right? The second thing is I do get called Joystick or Have Joystick a lot, even though my personal name is Bartmoss. I start every video with, hey guys, this is Bartmoss, or, welcome back to Have Joystick Will Travel. My name is Bartmoss, something like this. And people call me Joystick or Have Joystick, and that's fine. I don't mind. It's great. But I think this shows an inherent problem in the branding. Now, I don't know much about marketing or branding at all. I basically make all of this up as I go along. But yeah, I think that anytime something you set up like this and it doesn't work out, then you think about it and you have to decide whether it is working the way it is or if it's not. And I think it's not, because it's just too many different tiers. There's Bartmoss, there's Have Joystick, there's Have Joystick Will Travel, and I think it's just a complicated sort of setup, right? And I think easier and simpler is better. And that's why I decided to go with my personal nickname, Bartmoss, because that's what seems to be expected, especially of streamers, right? So that's the one change. I will rename everything very slowly. There's going to be new graphics. I'll have to update a lot of descriptions and links and what have you. That's really just a cosmetic change. Rest assured that I'm going to still be the same person, whether I'm Joystick or Bartmoss. And I'm going to play the same sort of games, right? So there's not really going to be any other change. It's just cosmetics. It's branding. And yeah, I don't know if it's going to be an objective improvement or not. I do think it's a simpler and better choice, right? Second thing, I have officially launched a German language channel. The link will be in the description below. There will be a first actual video tonight. If this announcement goes out before the video, I'm not sure about that, but anyway, the first video will be released today. It's going to be German language, no subtitles, no caption. It's just going to be English, German. God, yes, I actually do get confused on the languages, and I think I slipped into English once recording that video. But yeah, the idea is that I wanted to try actually recording videos in German. So if you want to know what I sound like when I speak German, check that channel out. If you actually want to see me play games in German, check that channel out. And yeah, let me know what you think. It's an experiment. It's weird because I'm so used to speaking English when I play games. But it's definitely an interesting experiment. So yeah, do check that out. As I said, link is in the description box below. Third thing that I wanted to mention is content, and that is the content here on this English channel. Now, don't worry, that the content is still going to be the same. I'm not going to give up the English channel or anything like this in favor of the German one or change its focus, but I will slightly modify it. And that is, I want to play other things than just strategy games. The reason for this is very simple. I've seen it happen with a bunch of YouTubers. Arumba comes to mind, who have specialized on even more than I have on EU4, for example. And then after doing this for several years, they just burn out and they get tired of it. And that is something I want to avoid at all costs, because I love these games and I love my channel. This is the best hobby. I'm very serious. This is the best and most educational hobby I've had since I can remember. I mean, I've probably had other interesting and fun hobbies, but this is definitely up there. And I really dislike the notion that at some point I might get tired of the games I play and get then as a consequence tired of the channel. And to prevent this from happening, I want to try again to post other content. I've been sort of trying this a little bit here and there, but I'm going to try and make this into a rigid fixed schedule. I'm going to return to the 1 video a day schedule as best I can. And I'm going to play basically every other day. I'm going to play something other than a strategy game, right? So I will play, for example, Hearts of Iron on the first day, then an adventure game on the second day, then the third day, Hearts of Iron again, and so on. So every other video, every other day is going to be a non-strategy game video. That's the idea. I haven't really made up my mind as to exactly which games I'm going to play. I'm also going to try and mix up the strategy games a little bit. So maybe in addition to Hearts of Iron 4, I'm going to look into Total War or something. I, again, haven't made up my mind. But I do think that I want a little bit more variety, just if nothing else, to prevent myself from burning out. And it is an actual danger. It maybe sounds silly, but it really is a danger. And there's a reason why I'm a variety gamer, and that is because I like different stuff, and I'm not a one person. I'm not a one game person. So yeah, I don't feel this is a huge change. And if you guys have any suggestions for what sort of games you would like to see, do post in the comment section below. Just one reminder, we do not talk about Missed Exile on this channel. It's still coming at some point. Shh. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. Not really huge changes. One minor thing at the end, and that is I've had terrible luck or misfortune with Sony Vegas recently. That is, sometimes it rendered videos completely blank, sometimes it wouldn't render the sound. Video rendering in Vegas takes about 3 times runtime, so a video of 1 hour length will render for 3 hours. And then if that rendering is bust, that is a huge problem. So after some trying and erroring, trying to fix it, I decided to just, ditch the whole thing. And I subscribed to Adobe Creative Cloud. I am still learning, especially all the fancy text stuff you really have to do in After Effects and Premiere. And so some of the things that I had before will only return later. The little thank you note to the people who support me on Patreon and Twitch, that's going to return once I figured out After Effects or find a decent template for it that I can just buy or use if it's free. Yeah, so just so you know, because there have been some stylistic changes. All of that is not going to go away. It's going to come back. It's just that I have to relearn a lot of skills, basically. Finally, and if you allow me this one little plug, if you are so inclined, if you enjoy the content, please consider supporting me on Patreon or to subscribe to my Twitch channel. The Half Joystick Will Travel, now Bartmoss channel, does eat actually a lot of time and money. Adobe Creative Cloud alone is €60 a month. And while I don't mind spending the money, it would be also nice if some of that gets returned. Yeah, I'm really awkward asking for money, but any help that you could provide will go a long way, and it'll go back into making the channel better for everybody. I think that's it. As always, if you have any topics that's on your mind, if you have any feedback, any suggestions for games, do post in the comment section below. I do read every comment. I don't always reply. Sometimes I don't want to spoil an upcoming episode. Sometimes I just simply don't get around to it. And sometimes I just simply don't have anything to say. But I do read every comment, and I appreciate them all. So please don't be a stranger. Let me know what you think. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We're going to return to our regular schedule soon. And yeah, have a good night, guys. I hope things are not as warm for you as they are here, and you actually get some sleep. All right, guys, have a good night. See you soon.